Coming up on Mountain News this morning, one sheriff's office is investigating after 3 people were found dead in a home. And first responders in another county are working to make emergency responses more efficient.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on Thursday, April 25th. Now let's go ahead and send it over to meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Olivia, and good morning, everyone. Almost to the weekend. One more day. Got to get through to Friday. But nonetheless, it's in the lower 40s right now, and it's a mainly clear sky as we look above across the heart of Perry County. Temperature-wise, we're pretty much in the mid and upper 30s into the low and mid 40s this morning. And the satellite weather review, not showing much. That's always a good thing, especially when you don't have much to show coming in on the overall flow. That means high pressure is going to be providing a splendid day today, calling it sunny to partly cloudy and a high up close to 70 later this afternoon. Can we keep this going? We'll let you know. First alert 7-day forecast. That's all coming up on this Friday Eve in just a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. And we want to update you on some news we brought you last night. Thousands of people in Letcher County were without power, but power was restored to all around 1 a.m. Kentucky Power posted on social media just after 8 o'clock on Wednesday that a tree fell out of the right-of-way and onto power lanes, knocking out power for about 5,000 customers. Outages were reported in several areas, including Whitesburg. One person is dead after a UTV crash in Pike County. It happened early Sunday morning on Upper Johns Creek Road in the Kemper area. The initial investigation indicates a Polaris side-by-side went over an embankment and hit a tree. 38-year-old Kyle Hardin was taken to a nearby hospital for medical treatment. 34-year-old Michael Hardin was pronounced dead by the Pike County Coroner's Office. 3 people are dead in a central Kentucky county, and a sheriff's department has launched a death investigation. The investigation will center around what happened to the 3 people in a Madison County home. WYMT's Phil Pendleton spoke to sheriff's deputies about the incident.
And deputy sheriffs tell me that this investigation will center around some kind of drug overdose, while the source of those drugs is still in question. And they say that that investigation could possibly lead to some kind of arrest and charges being filed. EMS responded to a home on Elmwood Drive north of Richmond about 4 Tuesday morning. They called for sheriff's deputies, and later 3 people were pronounced dead.
Believed to be drug-related deaths. Toxicology is pending, so we'll know more, and this is just a preliminary investigation.
47-year-old Sherry Hammerly and 39-year-old Yvonne Hammerly were both pronounced dead at the Baptist Health Richmond Hospital. Ben Masters was also found dead inside the home. Deputies say they want to find the source of the drugs they died from and if what caused their deaths was a crime.
As part of the investigation, we're trying to backtrack, determine the nexus of these substances.
And I spoke to several people who live in that very close-knit area, and they say that these people were very well-loved and well-liked people who were kind to everyone, who loved their family and their pets. And now there are some questions as to who will care for the pets that they cared for. In Madison County, Phil Pendleton, now back to you.
Police say toxicology tests from the autopsy will tell them more about the cause and manner of death. Those results are not known yet. A new life-saving safety measure is being introduced by the London Fire Department. The fire department is giving out alert stickers. The stickers allow first responders to know how many people and pets occupy the home. Captain Brandon Wagers says the stickers can improve their response to emergencies. Wagers says they are usually best placed in the front of the home.
Made to be seen when emergency crews responding. It's very critical information. That way we know who's inside the home. That's make sure everybody gets out safely. So very up front, maybe the front door, front window, and that way we can actually see how many occupants are inside the structure.
Wager says homeowners can pick up their alert sticker at the fire department free of charge. Officials with the department also recommend families have practice evacuation drills. A scholarship is being offered in honor of a fallen Kentucky officer. It's the second year for the Officer William Petrie Memorial Scholarship. Petrie was one of 3 officers killed in a deadly ambush in 2022. The Floyd Central High School Youth Service Center is offering the $1,000 scholarship to a senior. Applications open next Monday and are due by May 17th. With the Kentucky Special Olympics on the horizon, Kentucky State Police is asking folks to cover the cruiser to raise money for the cause. Post 9 parked its cruiser in front of Pikeville Walmart Wednesday, seeing a slew of supporters, with each dollar donation adding another note to the car and more awareness to the cause. Trooper Michael Coleman says the outreach doesn't stop when the cruiser is covered.
Yeah, so it kind of comes full circle. We come out here and we do the fundraising and help raise the funds. But then when the Olympic Games actually go on, a lot of times troopers will go down there and help with giving out medals or helping with the Olympic Games. So to get to see where it's going and see the smile and the look on the athlete's face when they win a medal, it really makes it worthwhile.
Coleman says the event is in its 5th year and has been a great tool for fundraising, bringing in more than $56,000 since 2020. More than 40 employers gathered for a job fair in Pike County, hoping to fill numerous positions throughout the county. Big Sandy Area Community Action and Kentucky Career Center connected the employers with potential employees Wednesday, bringing them to the Pike County Public Library for a hiring event. Workforce Director Jeff Hensley says the event was a way to show the jobs available and try to eliminate barriers to get people in the roles immediately.
We are bringing in job seekers and employers from throughout Eastern Kentucky, trying to bridge the gap and help the community. So we want to bring the job seekers in to talk to them one-on-one, go ahead and do their interviews on spot, go ahead and get them hired, and just try to give them something to look forward to.
Organizers say it takes events like this to promote many of the positions in the mountains that people are not aware of. And thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Still to come, the NFL places more importance on heart health after Damar Hamlin's 2022 cardiac arrest on the field. See what changes they've implemented.
And we wake up this morning to temperatures that overall aren't too bad. Mid-upper 30s into the low and mid 40s. How do we rebound? It's this afternoon just as nice as yesterday afternoon. We'll let you know. Your first alert 7-day forecast is all coming up right after this.